Chag Sameach, dear friends. We are all so excited and happy. We can barely contain our emotions, seeing brothers and sisters uniting, seeing families coming together after 2 years of prayers and hopes and anticipation. To see it happening in front of our eyes is really nothing that can bring one more joy. And I was thinking of a biblical story that has this kind of transformation from the depth of sadness and darkness into the heights is the story of Joseph. Joseph was abandoned by his brothers, and eventually was, for no good reason, in a jail in Egypt. And then one day, Pharaoh decides to take him out, vayeritzu min habor, to rush him out of the pit, out of the jail, and within a few hours he became the prime minister of Egypt. Now, this was, of course, not only a transformation for Yosef itself, but there was a transformation for the Jewish nation. And because of that, of course, he was able to provide for his family, and the story of the Jewish nation started with that moment in Joseph's life. And here's the interesting thing. The Torah says, Vayi miketz shnatayim yamim. This happened after 2 years, after exactly 2 years. 2 years, shnatayim yamim, to the day that Joseph was thrown at the jail. According to the Ibn Ezra, it was 2 years after he was thrown into jail that he came out, and his life was transformed from darkness to light, from despair to hope, to a new beginning, and not only a beginning for his life, for the life of entire Egypt and the entire Jewish nation. And this happened after exactly 2 years. Now this is unbelievable, because no one planned it. This was, of course, international events that took place, that many pieces needed to come together, and by divine providence, we are seeing our brothers and sisters coming back home exactly 2 years after they were taken away. Today is the last day of the second year. And this is perhaps telling us that, just like with the story of Joseph, we are going to see that this is not going to be only a new beginning for these people who went through hell, who went through the most darkest times that one can imagine. But I think it is a message to all of us that this is going to be a new beginning for the Jewish nation, for the people of Israel. This is going to be a transformation from the dark place that we found ourselves in the last 2 years to a new beginning of hope, of celebration, of joy. And the Simchat Torah is coming. And this is another amazing thing. Simchat Torah, unfortunately, has become a day that we were carrying some heavy emotions. After, of course, 2 years ago, on this day, so many of our brothers and sisters were massacred, and just such terrible events happened on this day. And Hashem did for us this year with this great kindness, that this Simchat Torah, we are able to restore the joy of this holiday. And this Simchat Torah we will celebrate like we have never celebrated before, because we all witnessed how our Jewish nation was united in this amazing way in the last 24 hours, in the last couple of days. The unity of our people, how we felt proud to be part of this nation. This is the essence of Simchat Torah, that we are celebrating our heritage, we are celebrating our connection to one another, and we are celebrating the protection of Hashem over us. So friends, please join us this Simchat Torah. We must celebrate it like we have never did before, to thank Hashem for the wonders that happen in front of our eyes, and with hope and prayers for the future, for the Jewish nation, for the people living in Israel, and for Jewish people living everywhere. So please join us this Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. at Chabad Center. We will celebrate Simchat Torah together as one extended family. And we will bring up our hope and our joy to heights that never been before. Looking forward to seeing you. Chag Sameach.